Hi, I'm Deary, and I'd like to spend a second to teach you guys how to pick up the correct lead and how to tell what lead my horse is on. So a lead in a horse at a gallop here or a lope is determined by which leg is my drive force, okay? So if I'm going around on a left lead, my right hind leg is my motor. The drive leg is always the outside hind leg. That's the leg that does the majority of the shove whenever we're in that lead. So that drive leg is going to come directly underneath that horse's equilibrium point. So the spot where everything balances right here is where that lead leg is going to land. Now, in a left lead, the left shoulder is forward, the left hock is going to swing deeper. So I can tell what lead that horse is on by telling which front leg strides out the farthest and which hind leg strides out the farthest, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean those are the most important legs in that lead. The outside hind leg is the strength. Obviously, a horse with 3 legs is going to have a hard time loping anyway. So we want to make sure that we focus on which leg is extended, which leg is doing the shoving. So when I'm teaching this horse to lope off on that correct lead, I want to make sure that I make it as easy as possible. So we've worked on our collection, getting that horse to pick his wither up. The next step is going to be to get this horse to yield his hind quarter just enough that I can get his hind leg underneath his belly. Underneath my front cinch is what I'm going to be going for, okay? So I really don't need much more bend than this. So if I can have this right hind leg step underneath his body, then I can get him to take that particular lead, okay? Now, I'm going to get back here where you can see me a little better. One thing that I notice, a lot of times I see people working on getting that horse to take a particular lead, and they push this hip so far to the inside, now we're actually facing the other direction. So anytime I take it, if I'm loping to the left here, anytime I put my horse's drive leg to the inside of what's natural, I increase my opportunity for that horse to take the wrong lead. So I really want to focus on making sure that my outside hind leg, the drive leg, reaches straight up forward underneath his belly, okay? I want to make sure that I can put this right hind leg right underneath his belly. And then when I'm ready to lope, I should be able to cluck and him lope off. So I'm going to try here to put my right leg on, and then my right leg is slid slightly back. I'm pushing his hip slightly to the inside, pushing that drive leg right up underneath him. When I'm ready to lope, I'm going to cluck, and he should lope right off. What I'd like for you to notice is that the first leg that left the ground into that lead was him putting his drive leg in the middle of it. That way he can stand on that leg and shove himself into the lead. Now, for those of you that are starting here, I can tell which lead I'm on by the way my body sits. Your body in a left lead is going to have a natural tendency for your left leg to be forward and the left side of your belt to be elevated. Because of the way that horse's body rotates in that lead, your inside hip will be higher than your outside hip. So if you ever have a doubt of what lead you're on, sit square in your saddle and feel which side of your belt is higher. If your left side is higher, then you're on the left lead. If your right side is higher, then you're on the right lead.